Hi there. We are
Hi.
sitting in Glasgow
Yes,
with
we are.
The awesome Dan Reid. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're awesome too. Yeah,
Now,
thank you.
last night in Newcastle,
Mm.
first night of the UK tour. How did you feel it went?
I felt it went really good.
Yeah?
Very.
Yeah?
It was a really nice night.
Yeah?
Connecting with the crew and the band of Extreme as well. What went on behind stage before and after the show and during. The kind things that Nuna said about the network, how the records inspired them back in the days. That was really kind of him to say. And I'm what do you call it? I got a bromance just bubbling up inside. It's great. It's been fantastic, and the audience was just lovely too.
Definitely went down very well.
So
it's very suited though. Yourself in Extreme.
I think
you've
so
got that funkiness, and it does, work well. Well impressed. The only thing I was disappointed was the lighting. You never got enough lights.
Oh, it's hard for me to know.
Support act, but you never got enough lighting. But apart from that,
I've seen photos from last night. It looks like the lighting looked fine to me in the photos, at least.
It was just in the pit, trying to get photographs.
Oh I guess.
But it was great.
We didn't have any spotlights.
Set.
We're going to change that tonight. Actually, somebody commented on that. The tour manager for Extreme, because he's a fan of the network, and he goes, "It was an interesting set." He goes, "I don't know if you have so many good songs, you shouldn't eat it up with doing that thing with the covers and stuff." Yeah. So we're going to cut that out tonight and see how that flows.
Right. And maybe it was a good set. Yeah. But it was just like, I wonder why they go that one. It was just
keeping people guessing.
Well, yeah. Now you've said that you're going to change the set tonight. Can you give us a little exclusive for what? I'm
gonna try to talk the band into opening with a different song called "Cruise Together," and then take it from there. But we'll see. But other than that, we're gonna play a couple songs that we didn't play last night.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you think you'll change the set maybe every night over the UK tour, or
it's very possible.
Once it feels good, you'll know what one to use?
And why not keep people guessing a little bit? There's a lot of people that are attending more than one show as well.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people from Newcastle are coming tonight. Yeah. I talked to them out front, so.
Yeah.
Nice to do something different for them.
Now, it's the original network that is playing with you. Yeah. Yeah, everyone's the same.
Except for the keyboardist.
Right, that's the only one. Yeah.
Rob Baker.
Yeah, when we seen you the last time in Glasgow with Network, that was a different...
No, the last time we played Glasgow was at, what's the name of the place downtown?
Yeah, the one next to the...
But you're talking at the ABC we played, that was with Blake. Yeah.
Right,
and then the last show we played last year was, I can't remember the name of it. You know what I'm talking about.
It's the one next to the garage.
Where we wore did you come to that show? Yeah. We were kilt.
Yeah.
Had the bagpipe lead us out on stage.
It was like an old church.
Yeah. What is the name of that place? You're not from?
He's going. Oh, I'm Edinburgh.
Oh, so yeah.
So it's very difficult, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll remember. It'll come to us.
Yeah, exactly. Now you released the album Fight Another Day.
Yes.
Do you have new material ready for another album?
Yeah, we're working on new songs now, actually, yeah.
Right. And are you going to be putting this out in Frontiers?
No, we won't put it out in Frontiers. That was just a one-album deal.
Okay.
But we're toying around with the idea of releasing singles, as opposed to making people wait for 2 years while we write and then record and that whole process. And then after 3 or 4 months, the whole vibe of this releasing album dies off. Yeah. Why not just keep everybody, in the process,
Good idea.
as we write them, record them. And the last one we did is with an audience, a live audience of 140 people.
Yeah, I've seen some of the photographs.
Yeah, it was really something special for both the audience and the band. We had a great time. So we're going to do more of those in May and July next year.
All right, okay.
Upstate New York and Portland and Stockholm.
Right.
So we'll see how we release them and
see how it goes.
How it takes shape.
Certainly bringing out different ideas of how to release things, and a lot
of that has to do with our co-manager named Dario Nixad. He's come up with a lot of good ideas. He's from a different generation, so he sees the network as a band that has potential to cross those different generations, and he's working his butt off to try to make that happen. So we're very grateful for that.
Yeah. Now, back in the day, you were signed to Polygram, massive label. How do you feel the times have changed when record companies could put money into a band? Yeah. Not give you a blank check, but do what you want. How do you feel it's changed since then? And do you feel in some ways you're working more for a better product now because you're not necessarily getting money thrown at you?
Well, both of those questions are good. I think the main thing that's changed is now the artists are empowered to get as, well known or not as they wish. They have the ability. It's an equal playing field. Before, you used to have to go through the filter of an A&R person,
Right.
who was usually either a former musician or an attorney, or musician, a guy
Right,
who wanted to
okay.
be a musician but couldn't do it, so he ends up picking out good bands. It's A&R people or the filter, and there's a good side to that and a bad side of that, because now you can just be flooded with new music, and you don't know what to listen to. So oftentimes, you don't listen to anything. But back then, when there was an A&R guy that signed a band, Led Zeppelin on a label, you would go listen to that label's releases because they had a good taste.
Yeah.
Now we have to kind of find that stuff on our own more. But what's great about it is it's empowered the artists to have the same ability to reach the entire world.
Yeah.
Whereas before, you had to get a label behind you.
Yes.
Otherwise, you were just playing in your hometown or your home state type of thing.
Yeah.
The second part of your question was?
It was really, do you feel that getting money put to you, it helps you, not become a bigger star, but do you think you've got to work a lot harder to get fans to listen to you nowadays? Or do you think it's easier for people just to type in Dunreed Network?
No, I think
on the
it's,
computer
you got to
and
work
become-
really hard now. You have to, as a new artist that doesn't have a major deal with Columbia or whatever, you have to social media, and you have to work that really hard, and you have to play. I still believe you should get out and play shows.
Yeah.
Not just be a studio producing tracks. I think it's always good if you want to have a career.
Yes.
Of playing live shows, if that's not your goal. But if you do want to be a band or an artist that tours, you have to get out and play when no one wants to listen to you, because that's where you hone your chops,
Yeah.
So that's still important. I don't think that'll ever change until we have these robots that can sing better than us. That's coming, right?
Yeah, just a press of a button and that.
Yeah,
That's
I wanted to have a Steve Perry voice, please, with my lyrics.
just on Tuesdays, though.
Yeah, only every other Tuesday.
Now, is the network back, for good, or are you going to be going solo again? And the network,
No,
you're
it
just going
feels
to
like
keep it all.
it feels
going?
like it's for good,
Yeah.
until a fatal plane crash takes us out, or takes one of us out.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it feels like it to me. You
Yeah.
have to ask the rest of the guys about
Yeah.
that, but
You still enjoy doing the network.
we're having a great
and
time.
You enjoy doing the smaller clubs acoustically,
absolutely.
and with Danny Vaughan. And
Yeah,
stuff
I like
that
doing
as
all
well.
the solo stuff too.
Yeah.
In fact, everybody in this band has solo stuff.
All
That's
right.
amazing. Rob Dacre is probably the most proficient at putting out new records all the time. Of really, really great tracks, and he produces it all himself. Plays every instrument.
Right.
Sometimes you want to punch him. He's just too talented. And then there's Brian James. He's doing the same thing, writing crazy, beautiful tracks. And Melvin's just starting to come out with some singles now. He's got a new one that's coming out in a few months.
Okay.
I think it's called Live It Up.
Right.
If I'm correct in that.
Well, we got a hold of a link to that.
Yeah, it's really, really funky dance floor track. Not house music, not like electronic music.
Yeah.
It's just funky soul party music.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Like new funkadelic style stuff. Yeah.
So, what's your plans for next year?
Well, we're going to do some more of these studio dates.
Yeah,
We're going to
yeah.
play a couple festivals in July. We're also doing some shows with the Electric Boys up in Sweden,
Okay.
which we're big fans of. And hopefully next fall, we're going to do another tour similar to what we're doing here with Extreme, but with another band.
Right.
Make it more of a double bill, possibly. We're working on a couple ideas for that.
Right. Any other bands getting mentioned? No?
I'm not going to say anything now, no. But yeah, it's looking fun. Things are growing.
Any plans to get back to Hard Rock Hell?
We'd love to play there in the November one next year. So I think our agent's working on that. We're
Awesome.
we're going to announce a festival next week that we're playing a big one here in the UK. So that announcements next week.
Okay.
And that was born off of our performance down at Planet Rockstock in Wales a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
We've been trying to get on this festival for a few years. And there was a representative from the festival at Planet Rockstock. And as soon as we got off stage, they called our agent, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes later, and said, "Okay, we break.
Certainly do.
We'd like to have them on the bill next year." So we got lucky with that.
Awesome. Now, one other question that we've been asking a lot of people is, if you could take 2 CDs or albums for the rest of your life to listen to constantly, what would they be?
Houses of the Holy by Led Zeppelin and Sign of the Times, maybe, by Prince.
Okay.
I really like that album a lot. I
Yeah.
could listen to those songs for a good long time.
Awesome.
Yeah. Van Halen would get annoying after about 3 weeks.
Yeah, just that a little bit. Thank you very much, Dan.
Thank you.
It's been appreciated.